Guys, what's up? Finally back with another podcast episode because we've been slacking because we're lazy pieces of shit.
Of course. We really wanted to get one out for you guys though, because it's been like a month.
It's been a month, yeah. And I just posted a short last night saying we're gonna get one out to you as soon as possible, and we just so happened to have time after I got off work today.
Yes, sir.
So what we're talking about today is a funny ass story, but also in the eyes of us, we were kind of terrified. But like you'll understand why. It was good reason, and we're keeping the theme of cops and police and shit from Noah's running away story that we did a month ago, if you guys even remember by now. So this happened how long ago now? Like last month at this point?
Last month, buddy, that was like 2 weeks ago.
Was it 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
So basically a month.
No.
We live in like a circle.
Was it basically a month after 2 weeks?
Shut up.
It's like four or 5
Let me
weeks.
fucking talk.
That, Daddy?
No, stop. We live in a circle development, or I guess like a semicircle. So like there's 2 exits.
No,
I guess there's only
two circular.
2 circles. Well, a circle and a half circle. There's like a full circle with 1 exit, and then there's a half circle with 2 exits.
Yes.
That's inside the big circle. I live on the outer ring of the big circle, and he lives on like the inner ring of the half circle.
Yes, I do.
So we're close, walking distance, obviously, and it's the same neighborhood. So we will go around the neighborhood all the time. Me and him we'll go out normally when it's dark out, and we'll walk the streets. There's a fucking car passing. We'll walk the streets and listen to music and talk, which is literally how we came up with this idea to do a podcast, because we would talk about random shit anyway. So at this point, we just share it.
Yeah.
So this happened like 2 weeks ago. We were walking around, and we saw headlights from behind us, and we kind of stopped because we didn't know. We just wanted to like see, because when you live in a neighborhood, you kind of look at every car that comes in to see if you know them or not, just because.
Especially with how small our neighborhood is.
Exactly, because we like know like everybody, or at least know all the cars for the most part. All the like important people, at least, or like we know most of the cars.
Yeah.
So we turned around, looked to see what car it was. I didn't recognize it. I don't know if you did.
No, I didn't. I've never talked to that guy anymore.
Yeah, no. Truck. It was a truck that came by, like a big-ass gray truck, right? It was gray, I think.
Yeah, it was gray.
Big-ass gray truck. And apparently it just so happens that when we stopped to turn around, we stopped, like, we were on the road, but we were in front of his house. We were like in front of his truck, yes, but he was farther down right when you turn to the neighborhood, because there's a walk down to get to the house that we were standing at. And it just so happens that when we stopped to turn around, it was in front of his house, but we didn't know that. We didn't even know who the guy was. And so we're looking at him, and then we turned around to start walking again, but then I heard it stop, so I turned around again because I was confused on why it stopped. Because I don't feel like most cars in a neighborhood just stop in the middle of the road. So I turned around to look at it. Noah took a few more steps and then turned around. And then all of a sudden, the truck just full speeds directly towards us. Like, not even kidding. Noah can back me up.
It did.
Full speed directly towards us before slamming on his brakes in an arm's distance. Like, I could have put my arm out and I could touch the truck.
I thought I saw the pearly white gates.
Yeah, like... I put my arm out, like, I didn't actually, but I'm saying I could have put my arm out and touched the truck. That's how close he got.
Bro, it was like we're in fucking Warzone, bro. I got fucking flashbanged.
Yeah, real. And, like, dirt got kicked up in our faces where I couldn't fucking see. I literally thought I died because I just saw the headlights in my face, because it was getting dark at this point. So we kind of, like, did a mix of, like, jumping back and staying still in shock because we didn't know what the fuck just happened. Yeah. And in between that time, he was able to get into his driveway, which we were just so happened to be standing in front of, not in, mind you. I want to keep repeating that, because people will be like, you shouldn't be standing in his driveway. We were on the road just in front of his house because we didn't know where he was going. And I was confused on why a truck randomly stopped in the middle of the road. He gets out of the truck, slams the door shut, starts walking towards us like super aggressively, and starts screaming and cursing at us to get off his property. Or he said something like, get the fuck out of my driveway. You better not be in my fucking driveway. Oh, I think that's what it was. He said, you better not be in my fucking driveway the next time I come up here. And we were again just in shock because we didn't even know what just happened. We almost got hit by a car.
Honestly, if you want, Xander, this is outside of the podcast, but they can listen to it. If you want, we can walk around while talking.
We can.
I have the speaker.
But we'll have to play music really quiet though, because they still got to be able to hear us.
I was talking about for your charger.
Oh. I don't have that kind of charger, remember? Talked about that yesterday. Alright guys, we are going to take a quick intermission. We'll be right back.
Alright, we're back from the intermission.
Intermission.
As we speak about this story, we're going to be walking around his house multiple times because we're walking around the neighborhood.
Yeah, we're going to walk around the neighborhood because this is what gave us inspiration to do a podcast, was to walk and talk.
Exactly.
And we're going to hit you guys with I said it's going to be a banger. I did say the next one was going to be a banger, and I'm sticking to my promise on that.
What about Bang Bros?
All right. So, where were we? I literally don't remember.
Oh, shit.
We're stupid as shit.
We were talking about his headlights and how we thought
we thought we were going to die. Oh, right, because I said he got out of his car and then started screaming at us. He said, "You better not be in our fucking driveway the next time I come around here." Like, we knew that was his driveway, and we weren't even in his driveway. Exactly. We were on the street. And he's the one who tried to hit us with the fucking car.
You know, it'd be great content if he comes out of his house and starts yelling at us.
Guys, if it happens, you'll be the first to hear it.
But this time we getting it back in blood.
All right. Anyway, so point is,
I got the knife on my pocket.
We're kind of all freaked out. He's still walking towards us, cursing, and we apologize just because we didn't want to escalate the situation.
Yes,
we know we did nothing wrong.
Mind you, it's like a fucking 30-year-old dude talking about cursing and say he's gonna fuck up some minors.
And he's shorter than I am, and I'm 5'11", 5'10". Exactly. He's shorter than me.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do much of anything.
Nice try, Diddy. You're not fucking up some minors.
Put the baby oil away now. So we apologized. We know we didn't do anything wrong, but we apologized to try and de-escalate the situation that was already escalating for no fucking reason. So we said sorry. I said sorry. Noah said whatever he said. I don't know. He said something, sorry, we won't do it again or something. I don't remember. And we tried walking away, but he's still walking towards us after that.
Sure. And
still cursing at us until eventually we got like far enough away because we were walking like backwards, like watching him because we didn't want him like taking off after us. We eventually stopped, he eventually stopped like right near the edge of his property and then turned around and went up the stairs to his house and like opened the door. And then we were going to turn around and come back towards, like, past his house because it was the quickest way to get back to Noah's house because we instantly were going to tell his dad about it. Not like we're pussies or anything, but I wasn't going to call the cops myself.
They can't even call us pussies. This is a grown-ass dude.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you ever told us our ages, but I'm a month away from turning 18, and Noah is about to be 15. So we are literal kids, and he was like 30-something, in his mid-30s at least.
Yeah.
Scary situation for a child. Not a child, hold on. We're not children, but you know what I mean. Scary situation for like a minor to be in.
Sure.
So we were going to go tell his dad, or Noah's dad, about it. So we were going to come back up this way because it's the quickest way back to his house. And as we turn around and start coming back, he comes back out of his front door and stands on the porch and like stares at us. Oh, so he's just standing. Yeah, he's like watching us. So we like turned back around and went back the other way, back towards my house to take the long way and debate what we were gonna actually do because we couldn't go back that way because we were scared that he was gonna like shoot us or something.
Yeah, because we forgot to.
Mind you, we just walked past his house.
We forgot to tell the whole reason he did this because he was drunk. We forgot to tell that.
Well, we were gonna get to that, but. We're going to get to that later after we talk to him and everything. We didn't talk to him, but anyway, you sidetracked me. We're walking back towards my house. I debated calling the cops by myself because I literally have never felt so threatened before. So I was going to call the cops. Noah said, just wait. So we got up to Noah's house. He ran inside. And this is where you got to take over the story because I didn't go in with you, so I didn't actually know what you said to your dad.
Oh, yeah.
So this is all you now.
I walked in the house and I went to his bedroom. It was in his boxers. No, nothing else on. Just free balling.
Well, not free balling. Your boxers on. He wasn't just bare cheeks. Free nipples, you meant?
Yeah, free nipples.
All
And
right.
I don't know. I think he was about to bust a nut before I walked
All
in.
right.
But as I was walking in there, I told him what happened, right? And I told him that I wanted him to go down there because, bro, I wanted him to go down there instead of the police because I wanted to see some action.
Or just try and, see action, but on the flip
See some
side, just
drama.
de-escalate the situation with an adult, because that's what it should have been. If he was mad, he should have came and talked to an adult and not yell at a couple minors.
Oh, no, that wasn't my intention.
I know it wasn't. You kept saying if he fights, record it. World star. No, so keep talking.
Pause. What do you mean keep talking? You're almost finished.
I didn't say that. So what did your dad say after that? Or did he even say anything?
He said, hold on, give me a couple of minutes. I'll be right out. And that's when I came back outside with you.
So you came out,
and bro,
we talked.
This dude took 80 years to come outside.
He might have. He said, give me a couple minutes, and he might have not came out for another 20 minutes.
It was a long time.
And we're just sitting there. I keep hearing sounds because it's dark out. Mind you, it's probably, what, like 12 o'clock? Or not 12 o'clock yet. Mm-hmm. It's probably like, what, 9:30 at this point? 9:30, 10 almost?
Yeah.
And so it's getting dark out, and I keep hearing like truck sounds or car sounds in general. I thought he was gonna like get his truck out and like just comb the neighborhood and try and look for us or something. He eventually comes out though, and we get in the Jeep, and he drives us down to the guy's house, and he starts shining the flashlight everywhere. He shined it in the windows, and then he started shining it. He started shining it like down at the license plate of the truck, so you could get pictures of it. So I got pictures of.
And that's when bro decided to come outside.
Well, not yet actually. Remember, he took two pictures of the license plate, and then he shined it in the window again. He didn't come out, so we
and then
left.
He started walking back.
We fully left. Your dad got in the Jeep. We started going this way. Then he turned around and came back up. And on the way back up, he shined the light because he saw the door. You said he's coming out. Yeah. And then so we came back. Because we left after he didn't come out. He didn't, like, knock on the door or anything. He didn't want to get up, like, fully onto his property to, like, start anything. Uh-huh. So we just left. Circled back around. Then when we came back around, he was outside because he probably realized that, like... he probably finally was like, oh, wait, is that someone shining a fucking light in my window? So we came back around. Bright-ass light. Jesus. It was. He came out. Noah's dad got out. Low-key don't remember what was talked about. Do you?
No, the only parts that I said, like, he said, I'm like from West Virginia, homeboy.
Oh, right. He was like, we don't appreciate. He was calling us thugs. He said we don't like thugs around here.
Yeah, Xander's not a thug.
I couldn't be less of a thug. He said we don't like thugs around here. And then his initial sentence after he said we don't like thugs around here, he said, I'm from West Virginia, homeboy.
Yeah, like what?
And then Noah's dad was like, well, I'm from Baltimore, homeboy. And they were just going, like, back and forth, like, not really arguing, because it started off really chill. Like, his dad got out. They
were actually having a conversation.
His dad got out. The very
get that fucking light out my face.
The very first thing that happened is Noah's dad played cop and shined the light in his face. The dude got pissed and said, don't shine that fucking light in my face. So Noah's dad put it down for a second and then raised it up higher so that he couldn't reach it because, like we said, he's short as shit. So bro couldn't reach it.
Yeah,
and
my dad's like
6'1".
So
yeah, big as shit too.
Bro was not grabbing that flashlight.
So after that, then Noah's dad, they like shook hands and introduced. He's like, my name's John, and he's like, that's Noah's dad. And then the other guy was like, my name's fucking George or something. I think it was George.
And then completely after that, it just went downhill from there.
Yeah, it did, because then he started calling us thugs. Noah still can't dunk. He started calling us thugs, saying we were deliberately in his driveway, purposefully blocking it because we knew who he was and we just wanted to fuck with him. We knew exactly where he was going. So we just decided to stand in front of his driveway with our arms crossed and not let him in.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be like anal about it now. I'm gonna fucking do that shit.
Just do it to him on purpose.
Pull up and be like this.
And you gotta start throwing up gang signs if he thinks we're all.
No, I'm gonna start twerking.
Yeah, you would. He might actually hit you, and you get money.
No, you start honking. Go.
Yeah, well, mind you. we've had not a situation, but we were walking up a different part of our neighborhood before, and there was a car behind us just trying to get by because it was a one-way part of the road. It wasn't very wide because it's like a turn-in lane.
Yeah.
And we were walking up that way because there's a pizza joint on the other side. So we were getting drinks from there, and we were coming back. Drinks and ice cream, we were coming back. That person honked, not meanly. They did a quick little honk, and were super nice about it. They smiled and waved thumbs up and everything. They were so nice. This dude didn't use his horn a single time.
Bro just came full speed.
He never used his horn. He claims he used his turn signal. That was never on.
Bro lied to everybody. Bro lied to the cops.
Yeah, well, we don't know that. We didn't hear what he said to the cops. We can only guess. But
oh yeah. Oh no, he lied to my dad. That's what
lied to your dad. So he never used his turn signal. Never honked the horn. Never did any of the things that show any indication.
Yeah.
He's even claimed that he yelled out the window to get out of the way because we were in front of his driveway.
The only thing bro did was just try to murder us.
Yeah. And then get mad that we were in front of his driveway because we didn't take the hint. Yeah, I don't know. He escalated the situation to a point where it never needed to get to because he could have either honked, had his turn signal, literally any of the simple steps.
But we got to a point where it went to like flight or fight. And Xander, he's fighting. Me, I got the mind of a black man. I'm running.
Yeah, I saw Noah turn away and try to run, and I put my arms up to a fucking truck like I was gonna win that fight.
I feel bad for the people that just freeze.
Oh yeah, it really is fight, flight, or freeze.
Or faint.
Or faint, yeah. It's the 4 R's, not the 2 R's. F's. The fuck? Hold on. Dumb as shit.
First thinking about the glory days.
Anyway.
When we owned this lake.
All right, don't go there. Sorry, all our African American listeners. Anyway, point is, he started fucking with us, getting all mad for no reason.
Yep.
He escalated it so quickly when it didn't need to. So, Noah's dad's talking to him, all right? They're getting mad. Noah's dad, the guy was like, you should raise your kids better. Mind you, I'm not even his son. I'm just a friend.
Was he recording us? Bro's just recording us.
Was there a person?
There's a lady.
Inside or outside?
Outside.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Can I even post this anymore? No. So
we're gonna get the monetized.
He got
not like we're making money.
I don't know
anyways.
if you guys can't see this, but on my side I can see it. Well, our first video got age restricted.
Oh yeah, it did.
Yep.
You have to have like a YouTube.
Yeah,
they can see that.
Oh, I guess. Oh, because when they click on it, it says harmful time. It said, "Do you want to watch this?"
You have to have
yes, you guys do.
To watch it.
You guys do want to watch it.
And by the way, that was our very first podcast. So make sure you go ahead and watch that.
Oh yeah, we have 2 other ones out. In case you guys are just
we have two in total. This would be our second one.
No, we
2
have
in total.
Yeah, we have 2 other ones, and then this one we're recording.
Yes,
that's what I just said. We have 2 other ones out.
Yeah, but we were talking about the first one, and then
no, I'm just saying. I was just trying to say that in case people are just listening to this one, we have 2 other ones that you guys can go listen to.
Nothing.
We have one about Noah running away from the cops, which
go ahead and watch that. That's probably one of our.
It really is. It's a great 30 minutes of Noah explaining a hilarious ass story. And then the first one, I forget what we talked about.
That was just talking about whatever, because
it was our first one, right? Because that was the car cast.
It was more.
It was the car cast.
It was like what we in the rain. Or,
yep.
It's just explaining how things were gonna work and stuff, and we were just fucking around.
Yeah, but now we're taking it seriously. Anyway, we get sidetracked so easily. Holy. So, Noah's dad, right? The guy said that Noah's dad should raise his kids better because George over there has kids and they're great, which I fucking doubt.
Yeah.
Noah's.
Ain't no way Curious George's kids are better.
Yeah, Curious George. That's his new nickname. I'm calling him that forever. Noah's dad said that he could smell the alcohol on his breath already. That's how bad. He was definitely drunk as shit.
Yeah, for sure.
And
made me want to kiss him.
What is your fucking problem? So Noah's dad made the comment. He was like, "I'm not the one drunk right now." Yeah. And he was like, "I just had 1 beer when I got home.
I had one beer
when I got home." And Noah's dad said, I work in this field."
No, Dad said, "Oh, they stretched you out that bad."
Yeah. I thought your mom said that.
Oh yeah, that was mom.
Afterwards. No, but what field does your dad work in? Because he said something about I work in this field, blah blah blah.
He owns the 2 businesses of drug and alcohol, but then he also goes out to overdoses.
Yeah.
So I would say he's like a first responder, but only goes out to
overdoses. And then he also owns the businesses for like rehabilitation.
Exactly.
Rehabs, I guess.
One for men and one for women.
Yeah. So he works in that kind of field. He would know.
Yep.
Like he would know.
If you have anyone that's struggling with any drug or alcohol, Noah's House and Grace's Place. Chambersburg, PA.
Sponsored. Hashtag sponsor us. No, but anyway, no, Jesus Christ,
Why
I
did I just
stuttered
get
so
flashed
bad.
by her light? That shit is never on.
No, because she's out there.
Is she really?
Yeah, hold on, guys, we'll be back. All right, we're back. We're gonna end this one here. But just mind you, the cops were called for
And
this.
we will get more detailed.
Yeah, we're gonna go in
part 2.
We'll go very in detail about how that whole thing went down, because that was a whole, from the cops getting there, that must have been a whole like hour and 30-minute stretch just by itself of what happened. So
I already know, like, I could already feel like this this episode is gonna be lengthy. So we don't want to just
if we talked about,
here.
if we went through this entire podcast, like if we talk about this entire topic from start to finish, we would be well over. Yeah, I heard that.
Motherfucker's hiding in the bushes.
We would be well over an hour and 30 minutes, and we'll get podcasts that long eventually, but we're, again, just starting out.
Exactly. We still have our normal lives right now. Like, this isn't our job. We appreciate, we really love doing this, but we can't.
If this really starts blowing up, this eventually could be our
job, and that's all we would do.
Job, and
that is a job, not even just to make money, but just to talk about our stories.
Yeah, and make podcasts, and then eventually we would invite other people in, and we would we'll do a whole Joe Rogan ass.
Yeah,
we'll go all out. We won't talk about political. Well, you get the point though.
And y'all get the face reveals
at some point. Well, you kind of know you know what our cartoon faces look like, but we look kind of like that, but like not like.
Hey, if
way
y'all
less
get us
goofy.
to enough subscribers, we'll go live. And
Okay. How many? We need the goal.
I don't know. How many subscribers do you need on YouTube to go live? Like 50, I think.
You need subscribers to go live?
Yeah.
I thought you could just go live. Well, if you guys get us up there, we'll do a live podcast, just full, no breaks, no cuts. We'll just go.
I don't even think we'll just talk about
a certain topic. We'll just talk.
We're gonna do what we do in our normal lives. No, I think that'd be a fire.
We'll live. I'll set my phone up there. We'll play football, basketball,
everything we just do in our normal
baseball.
lives.
Just do whatever. Like you guys, there's a lot of stuff we do besides talk about stuff on this podcast. And if you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, let us know.
Yeah.
Because I could start making videos about that, as well as just talking in general, like we have been doing about certain topics. If there's any topics you want us to talk about, any questions, we could do a Q&A at some point. Like all this kind of stuff we can do.
Is it still Pride Month?
Yeah, it's still June.
Okay, so what's the date?
The 21st.
We're not talking about fucking Pride Month. Stupid.
It's June 21st. Why are you asking?
Because if someone puts in the comments like men's mental health awareness or anything, then we'll talk about it. We're not talking about fucking Pride Month. We will talk about how stupid it is, but... And I don't have anything against gay people. Well, I have some gay friends, but
exactly. We're not saying that gay people are bad. Obviously, that would be messed up, and we would lose a lot of fan base probably. But
but then our fan base would just be fucking
okay.
Sigmas.
But the whole Sigmas is crazy. But the whole idea of a month being around it is kind of
dumb.
Yeah,
like why?
I think a lot of months.
Veterans Day isn't.
I don't think. Like why do we not have a Veterans Month? But we have a Pride Month
about gay dudes,
and
people that want to be animals.
Of course, in my opinion, Men's Mental Health Awareness Month is more important than Pride Month, but they fall on the same thing, and Pride Month gets way more recognition than men. How many? Okay, we'll get into this. If someone comments that they want to hear about it, we'll get all into it.
Those things will be a whole other podcast.
Yeah, and we'll get there. But just keep us updated on what kind of stuff you want to hear us do, because we want to explore more about doing this. We're just starting, okay, but we want to really get out there for you guys.
Do you have any more dollar bills?
No, you spent all my money. We would have there's a vending machine near us, and we were to go. Oh my god. Okay, I think I'm gonna end this one here.
All right, we'll see y'all.
We'll see ya.